this is my first cooking vlog, and I think that the best. Why am I not looking at the camera? I don't know. I don't know what it will look like. Oh, I don't know why when I was looking at my phone, I'm looking at the pan. I'm still looking at it now. Look at this. Yes? Don't show yourself. Stop. Stay there. Yes?
I found Lego Girls what Audrey got.
In Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay.
On my iPad.
It's a little... Okay. So, that's the commercial. So, again, I'm back, and the first cooking vlog I think would be, what else but adobo. Now, adobo is very, very popular in the Philippines, and also it is something that you know, if you're adventurous in any dish and then you met a Filipino, they would be asking you, have you tasted adobo? So adobo or adobo. So it's also obviously one of the easiest dish to make, and I could say it's cheap because you would have ingredients that you would already have in your household, except I guess for bay leaves if you're not Asian, but I'm Asian, so I always have bay leaves. So in this recipe, what I will be doing though is I will follow someone else's recipe. The reason for that is with adobo, it's sort of like everyone has their own variations and everyone would do different things. Usually when I cook it, I will just put everything in the pot. But I think I have to let go of that way and explore other things. So who knows, someone else's might be better. And I haven't tried making this recipe, so we will explore it the first time. But in terms of what is needed, I will go through it with you. Now, if, as you notice, when you're watching a cooking show or whatever, they would already prepare the ingredients in the little bowls, and you know, they're already measured and whatnot. But I'm not gonna do that, mainly because it's a waste of dishes. So you know, I have those dipping trays. That's usually on cooking shows. When I saw it, I was like, oh, they're perfect. But perfect for when we make dipping sauces. So these clear ones, I am not gonna do that. As I said, I'm very what do you call it? I don't like wasting, you know, dishes. So if I can avoid it, I would. Now, the other tip is when I do groceries and when I buy cheap items, like if it's on sale, then I buy it. So I have a very, very nice fresh organic chicken. Wow, organic is like, ooh, expensive, organic, blah, 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 blah. But this item used to be $12.79. And now it's down to $2.55 because I need to cook it today, and hence that's why I'm gonna cook these ones. And I have 2 of those, so it's a total of around 800 grams. So that's my chicken. And we need soy sauce, which is just it's just a light soy sauce, whatever soy sauce you have, but according to this recipe, do not use dark soy sauce. We obviously need a small onion. So obviously this is not small, it's quite big. Cut it in half. Garlic cloves, bay leaves. This might be something you don't have in your pantry, bay leaves. Brown sugar. So see, it's still in my container. I use this was a nachos sauce, so I use it again and put the tag on the brown sugar. Recycle. And black peppercorn and vinegar. So I forgot to put it on the table. Vinegar. Ta-da. Now I need to get those so you won't see my stuff. Vinegar. So this is the ones we will need. See that? I didn't put it in small bowls because why do I need to do it? And as I said, this is a different recipe. And in this recipe, you actually need to marinate it for 20 minutes. So I will send you the link of how to do it. First is, what am I gonna do? Yep, get a bowl. So, bowl, just in case you don't know what a bowl is. Now this is the other trick when you are doing, you know, cooking. For me, if you want to save, one of the things what I do to save again dishes, I would chop everything as much as I could in one chopping board. Obviously, you don't start with the chicken or any meat. You start with vegetables and other stuff that you need to cut. And always start with the dry veggies. So for example, when I was, you know, when you need to make something with onions, tomatoes, and meat, then obviously you start with onions and then you go with tomatoes. Okay. I'm not saying that you don't need to clean it up. You can clean it up, clear it up, but at least you don't have to have a chopping board for vegetables, a chopping board for oh my god, I always forget meat, because you cannot obviously I understand you have your own chopping board, whatever, but I will only need an onion, so I'll cut it first, and then I'll see how big the chicken are for the adobo, if it's okay in the size, which I think it looks like it's all right, so I can leave it as it is. But yeah, that's just a trick so that you don't, you know, have a lot of dishes to clean. And obviously I put this one, you can put in the dishwasher, so I will clean it up, make sure that I get rid of the chicken meat and stuff, brush it, and then I put it in the dishwasher so that it will be cleaned perfectly. So guess what, we have different knives. But I will not use that one. I will use this one, because this one from my chopping one is really nice. Now, oh, onion. They said for you not to cry when you're cutting onions, you have salt just nearby and open it. I have been doing it for some time, and I think some days I still cry while cutting, but maybe because There's something going on here. No. Anyway, back to the real cooking. So as I said, we will have to marinate it, so you will have to wait. So this recipe is saying we need where is that? So chicken, to marinate, you need 750 grams of chicken. I have 800 grams. I think the recipe will forgive the 50 grams. 3 garlic cloves, 1/3 cup of soy sauce, 1/3 cup of white vinegar, and 4 bay leaves. Okay, so I will just wash my hands again because I used the This dish also is one of those that I think, well, I guess it's just me, that you will eat a lot of rice, like white rice. Oh my goodness. Audrey is saying, my daughter is always saying, why do I eat rice in the morning? Which I often do. You know, when we were growing up, rice is sort of, it's part of our breakfast. So when we were kids, it's either you have sopas, which is chicken soup, arroz, lugaw or arroz caldo, which is like congee kind of dish, and then rice with either longanisa or tocino. But it is because you know, that's what you grew up in, and it's been said that because most Filipinos do hard labor, that in the mornings you would have to eat really heavy meals, like obviously with rice. I'm not making any historical excuses, but this is just based on what I read, which makes sense, because you know, most Filipino, you know, workers, like farmers or, you know, laborers, we're mainly laborers. You will work during the day, and as soon as you wake up in the morning, your meal needs to be really heavy because you have a long working day. But most of us now are working in, you know, offices, and it's not the same kind of physical labor. But I still eat rice. I love rice. I love just how it tastes and how it's so easy to cook. Just put it in the rice cooker, or just the smell of it, especially jasmine rice. It's just like, oh, delish. So I'm cutting onions now, and so far I'm not crying. Not crying. So, do I need this? See, I'm cutting onions, but I actually don't need it for the marinade. So I'll put it aside, and I'll continue cutting that. And see, this is what I'm telling you about cutting this stuff first. Obviously, my train of thought is because I told you guys that you need to cut the onions or whatever veggies or dry stuff you have, so that you will only use one chopping board, right? Anyway, I will just chop this onion. So and then I will see if I need to cut the chicken. Now, the only dish I would need is to put the onions aside, because obviously if I need to cut the meat, they can't be in the same chopping board. All right. now I will see the situation of the garlic cloves. It's no rhyme or reason really, this vlog, when you think about it, when I, you know, say this and do this and whatever. You would still need to read the recipe on your own. It's not, I don't know, I'm just not, I watch a cooking video, and obviously it's not like you watch it and then you go stop, then you do the next thing, and then you stop, and then you do the next thing. You watch it, go through it, and see if you have the stuff you need, and if you can do what that person is saying, and then you follow the recipe, right? Right. Okay, so I just cut garlic cloves, 3, and then I will check the chicken. So the size of the chicken, I think I will leave it like that. In most Filipino adobo, they cut it small, but I will leave it like this, so that, I don't know, maybe it just looks presentable or whatever. I think I just don't feel like cutting it. Yeah, it's alright. Now, the magic of tools. We have where is it? I was just saying that we have it and I can find it. We have a garlic press. There it is. It's an organized vlog. So we have this very magnificent garlic press. When we bought this, the lady at the shop said, this is the Rolls Royce of garlic press. Well, Rolls Royce, right? So, you know how there's a cheaper version for like $6, I think, but it will break after a few tries. This is about 36, I think, but we have it, we've had this for years, so it really is a good tool to mince the garlic. I forgot the brand. I don't know, something expensive in one of those shops. So anyway, we will now combine the chicken and then put the marinade. So the chicken, and you need 3 garlic cloves, 1/3 cup soy sauce, 1/3 cup, and 2 teaspoons white vinegar, and 4 bay leaves. I love the smell of bay leaves. Can't eat it like that, okay? Don't try. But if you smell it, I think since we've opened it and it has been there for a bit, obviously it's not as strong as it has been sealed, so it's still okay to use. Now let's put it together. Now I will close my salt. This one, it's nice too, isn't it? Put the chicken, chicken. Now, as I said, we need to marinate, and it's all right because I need to go and pick up my husband. So it is around at least 20 minutes to marinate, which is perfect. That's good. Now, it's done. Now, important thing, especially if you're in Australia, I don't know, whatever you do in other parts of the world, you wash these, like rinse, okay? And then you put the plastic in the plastic recycling, and the clear plastic top, and then the bottom at the recycling, and that one in the rubbish, okay? Watch the planet, man. Okay. Now, after I marinate this, I don't know if I'll be able to actually video showing you how to do it, but I will try it later. So I will see you after I have marinated it. Put some pictures of marinating it, or I can marinate it now. He's still all right. Okay, 1/3 cup. We need measuring cup. Actually, I have this 1/3 cup. 1/3 cup. 1/3 cup, perfect. Soy sauce, 1/3 cup. It's not full. There. Vinegar. It's 21 already, 21 minutes, just me talking like this. My God, there's no cooking involved yet. So this recipe is from Recipe Teen It. She has good recipes as well. I've done some of her recipes. This obviously special adobo. And based on the comments, it's like kapow apparently. 4 bay leaves. Wait a minute. Is this still good? Check the packaging. It's all right. It's a big one. 1, 2. 4 bay leaves. 3 garlic cloves. And a mini one, but this one is huge, so I think that's one. Put it in the press, and it will. You have to use your muscles. Like this. It's easy. Just making it dramatic. It's coming out. Oh, look at that. See? It's really nice, yeah? And then I would use this one. There you go. And then I would still do press, because what happens is there's something stuck in there. And then I would just press it slide. So it will still come up with stuff. Great. I would still need to do some pressing later. And then I would... So yeah, it says on the recipe you can marinate for 20 minutes or overnight. So we'll see if, here's the thing. So I told you that this is a discounted cheap chicken, right? So I have to cook it today. So regardless, I will be cooking it today. So this would potentially be not, this might not be our dinner, but I will still cook it because I need to cook it today. So that's how it will look like. You can already smell it. Just soy sauce and vinegar. It's simple. Yeah. So yeah, I will then be I'll just go back and check this one out. I will obviously cover it, put it in the fridge, and then I will wait for it to get ready. what I also do while I wait, then I will clean up. But you don't need to see that cleaning up, yeah? I just leave the stuff that I need to use here, and I will take my video when I'm cooking it. All right? See ya. Bye. Now where's the thing?